let's see, message for you today. Overall energy. I remember every detail of that day. One more, please. I'm so attracted to you. I hide behind material things. Okay. I feel their life's in a mess if they're hiding behind material things. Maybe that was rocking their boat for a while. But I feel their life is a mess. And what I'm hearing is they can't lie to themselves anymore. Okay? They can't lie. They've been lying, they've been getting on with life, whatever they've been doing, okay? Especially material things. But it's not you. It's not you, okay? And I just feel the whole pack of cards will come down because they can't lie anymore. The emotional intensity I'm hearing today of their feelings for you, they're so attracted to you, they're replaying the breakup, and they've realised that they can't hide anymore, okay? The truth will out, and the truth is coming out. So let's have a look, let's have a quick look, let's have a quick read today. I'll just see what's going on in their environment, but I'll have a look at what other messages, what else they'd like to say to you, okay? What else they'd like to say to you. And also, I'll have a look at the outcome. Are they going to do anything? Are they in a place to do anything? Have they got the energy to do anything? So just give these a shuffle, just while I'm shuffling though. Thanks for watching. And if you'd like my help and you'd like a reading, just click on the title of this video. The links are in the description box below to the website. All the readings are on there, and check out the free relationship report as well. And if you'd like to see more content, if you just hit the notification bell and subscribe, that would be wonderful. And thanks for leaving all your comments. Keep leaving them. I do read every single one of my comments. And yeah, I know it's hard. I know it's hard. I do send you so much love. Just remember who you are, eh? I know it's not easy, but just remember who you are. Righty ho. Oh dear. Okay, their environment. Right. They could have gone back to something from the past, just as a generality. Maybe they went back to an ex or somebody they knew in the past, or they've reconnected with friends or family from the past. But I'm hearing it didn't serve them well then, and it certainly isn't serving them well now. They've turned up in the environment, but they've come out as the King of Cups, but it's in the reverse. So their energy emotionally, I feel they listened to some bad advice. They could have schemed to get out of the relationship they were in with you. They could have emotionally manipulated you. However, the boot is on the other foot now. They are not emotionally invested into whatever they are doing right now. Okay, they're not happy. Their emotions are completely, you know, you imagine you've got the cup and it's just pouring out, okay? I feel they're connected into somebody else or an environment where the people just look out for themselves. I feel it's been a rude awakening. The material issues, I feel everything's coming to the fore now. Someone I feel hasn't been telling the truth about how they've been doing what they're doing, okay? And in the environment as well as the Five of Cups. So they're there, but emotionally they've detached. With the Five of Cups, we've got a lot, it's all cups, it's all emotional. So emotionally they're really hanging on by the fingernails. And I think that's interesting because I was feeling a few minutes ago that emotionally they can't do it anymore. Their life's a mess. They can't keep up the pretense anymore. They can't do it, okay? They spend a lot of their time with the Five of Cups and the Six of Cups just really preoccupied with what they have lost from the past, okay? They're not really very involved in what they're doing at the moment. They regret I just feel they do regret emotional manipulation with you, okay? you know, they did lie to you. They know they lied to you. They miss your kindness and your goodwill, and also the fact that you shared a lot. You know, whatever you had, you shared it. I think they're going to let go of what they're doing at the moment, but they're just very sad. You know, they're in a mess. They're in the Five of Cups. They're grieving, they're despairing, they're not even feeling connected with the environment they're in. They're there physically, okay, but emotionally they've completely checked out. And I do honestly feel the Five of Cups and the Six of Cups, they just spend most of the time looking back. You know, it's a really simple read today for me anyway. They're just looking back at the past, you know, the heartbreak. They feel isolated, they feel lonely, they regret putting their trust in a situation. For some of them, generally, they regret putting their knowledge into a situation. I don't know why knowledge, but they regret putting their knowledge. They let you down. They had a good friend with you and they let you down, okay? They know that. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. A mess, a mess, a mess. Let's see what these want to say. Now, this deck's quite blunt, so I'll just say that. Trigger warning. It's a great deck. It's accurate, but it's blunt. Let's just see what wants to come out. Broke ass. Have they lost all their money? Especially with this hiding behind material things. You know, have they been buying or doing things? You know, sometimes, I think we all do it. Sometimes we'll just shop or we'll buy something because it just momentarily makes you feel better, doesn't it? You know, for me, that new pair of shoes I really don't need. And probably will give me blisters and I can't even walk in, but seems like a good idea at the time. I feel they've been doing that, something along those lines, but yeah, there's a bit of a problem now. What else, please, with this X? Okay, they want to move. They want to move. The only thing is, with this one first, is this restricting them? Is that why everything's such a mess? Because they're really trapped now. They're so backed into a corner, they've got no options. They've got no options. That's too many. I've just looked at drama starter though. There's someone there connected into who's quite a dramatic sort of person. What's this one? There's a case of something. They've got involved with somebody who, I'm going to be careful what I say on here, who plays around a lot, okay? And they've caught, okay, I'll leave you to work that one out. So someone hasn't been faithful. What else, please? And they're starting to try and find out what you're doing. They're looking you up, okay? They are researching you, studying you, getting info on you. All right, they just want to know where you're at now. They're looking to move. They've obviously got this broke card here. I would say the person they've been connected into hasn't been honest with them. They want to run. Okay, they want to run. And in fact, I feel that's the thing now. It's in such a mess. They're out of options. They're out of options, like, because moving costs money. It does, doesn't it? It doesn't matter where you move into. You've usually got to get some sort of van or something. They're just getting to a point now, and I think this is really important, where they're just going to run. They're looking for evidence on the situation they're in at the moment. Dear, 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 dear. They're dodging. They're dodging. Okay? They are blocking negativity. They want to escape crazy people. There's someone that they're connected into as well who always wanted to be like you, just as an aside. I don't know who that is, but you know who this person is. They could have been jealous of you. Maybe they copied the way you dressed, or maybe you bought something for your house and they wanted it. And there's something to do with someone who would have wanted to be you as well. And I feel that your ex is in a mess because they've got themselves, definitely with this case card, they've got themselves hooked into a situation where it's toxic, unhealthy, and there's a lot of possessiveness and control going on. Okay? Right. Let us just see if they're going to do anything. Are they actually going to break free from this little shindig? What's the best possible outcome at the moment? Yeah, they are. They are. Yeah, after about a couple of months, I feel, they of juggling and trying to work out how they're going to do it, they're actually going to go Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Wands. Excuse my cat. Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, they are. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is they're coming back round, and the Eight of Wands is quite often a message, okay, but it's also a moving card. The Eight of Wands can be moving by. Quite often, you know, it represents aeroplanes, but it's in a general reading, it's a moving card. The wheel's going to turn, things are going to get moving, their look's going to change, your look's going to change, and things are going to get moving, okay? I just feel them dropping everything. I just feel, I don't know, I just do. I just feel that this person is just going to drop everything because they're going to realise that they're wasting their time. They're wasting their time. Yeah. You know what I feel they're going to do? I feel they're going to just go totally silent, leave wherever they're at the moment, and they're going to put some distance between it, okay? Because they have a longing and a craving for you. I can see them just running without a great deal of anything. I feel what they're going to do is they're going to, within the next couple of months, they're going to call somebody else's bluff. So they're going to pretend, and then they're going. I know it's a bit mad today, but that's what I'm hearing, that's what I'm feeling. They're just going to pretend, and then they're off, okay? You will, I feel, hear from this person, whether you're sure or not is another. I don't know why I'm just quiet now. Just another thing, whether you're sure or not. Let me just have a look at your energy. This is just your energy, Lenormand, to the point, brutal again. Okay, a commitment, the ring. What's in the middle? Crossroads, I knew it. So we've got the ring, we've got the crossroads. You've got a decision, you won't be sure. This has been a long time coming. You could have been waiting for 2 years or more for this, where's that one gone? Hang on, that flew out for a reason for this to happen. Yeah, they get right, ring, crossroads, garden. So for me today, in amongst this person is going to want to meet you or do something social, or maybe meet you in a public place, a coffee shop, wherever, a pub, restaurant, I don't know, but they're going to want to have a meeting. You will have a decision to make on this, okay? Because this involves somebody wanting some answers or wanting to talk to you, or they might contact you via social media as well. Eight of Wands is often social media, about recommitting or a commitment. Okay, that's why I went silent. This is you deciding, because this person in the past could have played you. They could have left you because they were here, they were there, and you never quite knew where they were. Okay, now whatever happens, you are going to be absolutely fine. Okay, you know, this actually, I feel for some of you, could close the door on this, because you will go down one path. it will close the door and it will open up a whole new level of something else for you. But this will be left behind the old door, okay? Yeah, for some of you, you're just going to leave this dead and buried. You're just going to leave it behind. I'm not saying you won't speak to them. I'm not saying you won't hear them out, or you will just draw a line under this. Now, some of you, you'll go down another path, okay? You have free will. But this is what I feel is coming in. I do feel astro-wise you could be dealing with a fire sign, okay? I feel it's possibly a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But you're going to come out of this okay, whatever you choose to do. They have made a mess. Yeah. I don't know why I pulled that one. They made a mess because the fox, I don't usually read Lenormand cards singly, but I'm going to look at that. The fox, the deceptive, clever, selfish, sneaking around, okay? Well, it hasn't got them very far, you know. And that Wheel of Fortune quite often can mean what goes around. And also the Wheel of Fortune in a relationship that hasn't always worked out can speak of the ups and downs. 1 minute it's good and you think it's great, and then the next minute it goes down again. And that is quite exhausting to be in a relationship like that, because yeah, it can be quite exciting, but then you have the lows and then you're up and down, in and out, you know, and it just wears you out in the end. So you get to choose. You have two paths you can go down here, okay? One of them is wherever, and the other one is this person that you were connected into, making an appearance. I'd say 2 months. I'd say end of February. I'm not getting December at all, maybe more than 2 months though. But by the end of February, there's going to be some form of communication, or something will happen. All's going to be revealed to you, okay? It's all coming out. What you choose to do with it is yours to do, okay? So remember though, you're enough as you are, okay? Don't let anyone tell you what to do, who to be. Just be your amazing, wonderful, gorgeous, loving, quirky self, whoever you know, just be you, okay? And the right people will come, okay? The right people will come to you, all right? I love you, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.